Let me turn the music off. Well, turn the music up, put the music on, blah, 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 all that bullshit. No, I can't put the music on too late because it's a bit late, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Don't you know what I'm saying? Oh, baby. Yeah, you can comment in my stream now, folks. Rolling on the floor laughing. Good game, GG. Good game, GG, bro. There we go, there we go. We do that, yeah. Bloody. Ate, blah, the blah, the blah, the blah, and the blah. And. That's a cool picture. I like that picture. That's my PS4. That's my PS4, bro. That's my PS4, bro. I guess we gotta skip this, I think. Skip that. Play some music. Okay, we gotta. Oh, damn. Is that working or is that not working? Put a bit of music on, right? You know, as you do. As you do. Ooh, as you do. Ooh. Where's my beer gone? Where the hell did my beer go? It's right there. It's right there. Goddamn. I got you, baby. You know I do. It's not my fault. You smell a pill. Well, you gotta make a smoke. No, you gotta have a drink, then make a smoke. Or do you make a smoke, then have a drink? It's all the same. It's all the same. Cheers. Man, I've had 2 beers in like 6 hours. That's pretty cool, man. Because normally I'd be like passed out by now. Dude, two beers in 6 hours is not bad. You have to understand that. You know, me being an alcoholic and all that shit, right? Now, if the comments are not working here, I don't know what to tell you. Bro. My comments are not working on my main YouTube. I've no idea why. I got no idea why. Cause I got no idea why. Wait, where's me little thing gone? Oh, there we go. Where's my little thing gone? That didn't sound right. Go game, GG. GG, go game, GG. I guess we have to say that in future. To protect ourselves, you know. We gotta protect ourselves, bro. No. Man, 2 beers in 6 hours, that's not bad. You know, for the dipsos such as myself. Take control. Yeah, I'll put that beer over there. Get it out of the way. Peekaboo! Well, you gotta make a smoke. You know, as you do. Not too loud though. You don't want to freaky frighten the neighbours out. What day is today? Thursday? Let me check my YouTube real quick, make sure the comments work. I have no idea what's going on, man. Yeah, this one works fine for some reason. We type in shush. Yeah, works fine over here. I not know why, man. I not know why, bro. Face blue smiley. Whatever the hell that means. Anyway. It works, that's the main thing, And no, we don't use U-boats. We're not that sad. We ain't that sad. I bet you I got a ban or something on YouTube. They took the ability to talk in my stream or chat in my. I think they did that because it was working fine and then it wasn't working fine. Oh, do you know what I think it was? I was talking about Trump. Oh, it could have been that. Yeah, it could have been that. I was talking about Trump. I get, you know, what a world we live in. What a world we live in. There is no freedom of speech no more. I don't think there ever was. But I reckon that's what it was. But then again, Shirley said that she couldn't find YouTube either. Anywho, let's not dwell on the situation. What's going on, Buzz? How you doing, bro? Long time no chatty. No, I'm going to bed soon. It's getting late here. And plus I'm not even drinking that much. I mean, obviously I'm drinking, but not that much. That's my second beer in 6 hours. My second beer in 6 hours. And I'm supposed to be an alcoholic. Hey, what the hell, bro? What the hell? My first drink since Saturday. And before that it was like 9 days. 8-9 days. I'm doing okay, but here, Buzz, I'm saving a fortune, man. You'd be surprised how much money you save when you're not drinking and shit. You a hammer? I could be hammer. Absolutely. I don't think I am though. I'm still the usual crafty, you know, the usual shit. But yeah, Buzz, I was streaming on my main account, streaming Black Ops, right? And my comments were working fine. I think I started talking about Trump, and then it says, sorry, chat is unavailable. Chat is unavailable. Does that mean they banned my chat option? I think they did. Because it works on this one fine. Maybe I'm not allowed to talk about Trump. That's what I'm guessing, right? I'm sitting out back having a beer. Hell yeah, man, get a beer down you, bro. I've been saving a fortune. An absolute fortune. Did you know when you drink every day, all night, every day, all night, man, that empties your bank account real quick. So I had to put a stop to that. So I didn't drink all last week. I had a few beers on Saturday, and that was it. I only bought 4 beers. Now 4 beers, Buzz. Since when do I buy 4 beers? 4 beers is no good to me. But I'm like, instead of drinking coffee all day and orange juice and shit, I'll just buy 4 beers. That's my second beer in like 6 hours. And I was playing Black Ops. Look at that, it's still not even empty yet. Just goes to show. You don't need to be pissed out of your head to be an asshole. I'm an asshole whether I'm pissed or not. Right? But yeah, I think YouTube banned me. Not banned me, but banned the option to like people to chat. I don't know, I don't get it. It's weird. It's just weird. But yeah, bro, I noticed that. Now, the other night I was playing Black Ops, right? And I had one bottle of beer from the previous drink session. And I'm like, do I make a cup of coffee or do I just open that beer and just sip on it? So I opened the beer and I just started sipping on it. Had a great time, man. Had a great time. Now, I do love my drink, you know I do, right? But I've cut down a lot lately. I've cut down a lot, and plus I'm back to work on Tuesday, so you know, looking forward to that, right? And it's in the brewery. I swore to myself, I'm never walking in a brewery again. But of course, it's for fucking Guinnesses, of all places, of all places. Anyway, if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I'm getting the fuck out. I'll just go somewhere else. But it should be alright, it should be alright. The only thing is, it's a lot bigger than what I'm used to. I'm used to microbreweries, like, you know, like a 100 barrel. They do hundreds of thousands of barrels, like hundreds of thousands. So I don't know. But we see what happens, we see what happens. If the money's alright, we'll bear with it, we'll bear with it. But from what I know from experience, they'll say to you, right, 25 bucks an hour. But it won't be 25 bucks an hour. Now, from experience, that's what they normally do. They say, right, we start you off at 25 an hour. And then when you get your paycheck, it's like 12, 15 an hour. You're like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, this is just a trial run. You know all this shit? If we like it, we'll put you on 25 an hour. And then 6 months later, you're still on fucking buttons. That's why I quit the last one. The last brewery I was in. They told me I'm getting like 22 an hour. They put me on like 18 an hour. Like, that 18 is not 22. Ah yeah, but this is a 6 month trial run. I'm like, okay. So I waited 6 months. And then I start making phone calls. Oh, phone denied. You know, you can't get in contact with them. Get the hell out of here, bro. If you're gonna offer me 10 bucks, you better give me 10 bucks. Don't change it to 5 bucks. It don't work that way. That's what a contract is all about. You can't breach a contract. You can't breach it. And if you do breach it, I have every right to detest that shit. Oh, excuse me. Merry Christmas, Mr. Liz. Merry Christmas, bro. Night. I kissed the ground and I liked it. But yeah, I think I was talking about Trump, and I think they banned my the ability to text in my streams. Like, goddamn, you can't talk about nothing. I bet you in the near future we're all gonna be doing Andrew Newby streams. You can't say nothing. I mean, what's the point in streaming if you can't piss people off? Right? Welcome to the wonderful world of economics. It's not even that. It's not even that, bro. It's not even that. It's political all the way. All the way. From the top to the bottom, it's all political, right? Look, you're supposed to have nothing and be happy about it. That's what they tell you. That's what they tell you. You have nothing but be happy about it. But then the rich get richer and so on and so on. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, cheers, folks. Cheers. 2 hours. And that's my second beer. That's not bad for an alcoholic. Come on, bro. Revelation is upon us. Well, apparently, right? Apparently, there's a weird looking thing in space, right? Now listen to this, right? It's going 3,800 miles an hour, and it's heading straight for our little small stupid planet, right? But they don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. Now I know there's another one out there somewhere. It has a weird name, right? I forget the name of it. But there's a weird, like, you know, rock floating around the solar system but they think it's like a satellite dish, or like a probe by aliens, aliens. But now they found another one, and it's 10 times the size, right? They think it's metallic, and it's going at crazy speeds. Crazy speeds. It could be my family members coming back to Earth to collect me. Because I'm 10 billion years old, right? I am. True story. The statue was walking. Right? It's not by distraction. Yeah, I get that. I get that, bro. I get that. What's that shit called? Fake news? Isn't that what it's called? Fake news? I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is, right? The whole... Look, I can't talk about it, just in case, right? But that's what it is. If you want to take the heat off you, make up a story, make up a story. Oh, did you hear about what happened last night? And then put a fake AI video up. And it does. It distracts people. It takes people's mind off what they should be thinking about. I get that. I get that. But as they say, it's none of your business. And it's not. It is none of my business. But when you're taking my beard off my table, it becomes my business. We don't like that, bro.
How to Train Your Dragon. Buy or rent at home now.
Ooh. I actually want to watch that new movie with Liam Neeson and what's her name? Pamela Anderson. I gotta get that game. That game was cute. I mean, awesome. Did I say cute? Did I say cute? I meant awesome, epic, man shit. Awesome, epic. Not cute, I didn't say cute. Although I did kind of say cute. It's nothing but a distraction. I agree. Man, let's say, right, you had issues, right? Family, work, whatever, you had issues, right? And you're sitting at home, right? And you're scratching your head and you're like, oh man, how am I gonna get out of this? Yada yada, right? And then you see a stream, right? Now look, you're having issues, right? You're having family problems. Your brain's all messed up because of all the family problems and the issues. Your car broke down. You're not getting on too well with your work colleagues. All that bullshit. And it's all building up in your head, right? And you're sitting there and you're all like, oh man, how do I fix this? And you click on YouTube and there's me on YouTube, live streaming, passed out, butt naked. You'd forget all about your problems, right? I mean, you would forget. I mean, wouldn't you want to see me butt naked? Of course you would. Not in a gay way. But if you see in the stream, I'm sitting there, right, and all passed out, and I'm butt naked. You would want to check that out. Of course you would. Not in a gay way, right? But you want to check that out. Distraction. That's what it would be. It would be a distraction. You take the mind off, you put it onto something else. But that's how we do it. It's a known practice for many years. Hope everyone is having a good day, because my day fucking sucks, but that's my problem, not yours. I'm sorry to hear that, Hot Wheels, but you're right, bro. We all got suck days. We all got happy days, sad days, bad days. We get it. But listen, when you have a good day, make the most of it. Because it ain't gonna last long. When you have a good day, Them good days don't last long. That's why when I have a good day, I enjoy that good day. I forget about all my problems. And I got lots of problems. Lots of problems. But that's my business. It's nobody else's business, right? But when I have a good day, I enjoy that day. Because the next day, the problems are still going to be there. They're still going to be there. But if I'm having a good day, I'm going to enjoy that shit. But sometimes it is hard. It is hard to just block it out of your head. I mean, it is hard, right? It's doable, though. It is doable. But if you ever have a good day, embrace that. Embrace it. And keep saying, I hope this day never ends. I like good days. Bad days, I get it. I get it. But I don't like them really bad days. When you get like really bad news, I don't like them days. I don't think anyone likes them days. That's why when I get a good day, I love them days. Love them days. I love them days. Got the righteous government upset me by wanting 3 months for the income tax back and told me they couldn't help me. Yeah, well, dude, I don't know what it is, like. The people in America, they use them, food stamps. I don't know how it works, but they get like a card, like a credit card, but they get so much, cash on the card to where they can buy food, like they can buy groceries. But they're not spending that cash on groceries. They're getting their nails done and their hair done, and they're buying new cars and shit. This chick, she was getting 10 grand a month. Dude, 10 grand a month. I want that shit. 10 grand a month. I'd live like a king on 10 grand a month. But that's what you are getting on them food stamps. But the new legislation now is like, you get $100. If you want more, you gotta work. That's it. I don't think that will fix the problem, though. I don't think that's gonna fix the problem. It might escalate the problem. Depends. But I don't know how that whole food stamp thing works. I know they get a certain amount of cash, or it's not cash. It's not actual cash, but it's like you get a certain amount of money on your credit card, and you can buy groceries, food and diapers and all that shit. Right? I don't know how it works. But don't care, I'm leaving this stupid country at 1 a.m. Oh, sure, apparently leaving, but enough. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Hot Wheels, let's change the subject. What about that weather? Hey, you're in Canada, right? You're in Canada, or are you in America? I think you're Canadian. I mean, whatever happened to the Canadians and the Canadians and the Americans? They're like neighbours. They're best friends. Now all of a sudden, it's all hostility. Like, why that all of a sudden? But I think there was always something there between Canadians and Americans. A bit like, Ireland and England, we had this hostility. But dude, that was back in the day, man. Like, leave the past behind, You gotta move on, bro. Let me skip that real quick. It sucks. It's plus 30 above. That became broken and useless. Well, here's where I found out the hard way, Hot Wheels, right? Now, I found out the hard way, right? When somebody needs help, we're the first one to step up. You need some help, I'll help you out. We be the first ones to help them out. But as soon as we need help, everybody kind of, gets amnesia. All right, they give you all these excuses. Now, when they need help, they be banging your door down. Crafty, you gotta help me. Yeah, I'll help you, no problem. But as soon as you need help, they forget who you are all of a sudden. They forget who you are, bro. Ain't that some weird shit? I live in Canada, boy, European, boy. Yeah, you were saying that you lived in London for many years, many years. You know what it is, Hot Wheels? Now, I think many people have said this. Why can't we all just get along? The answer is we can't. That's it. We just got to deal with it. We just got to deal with it. There's homeless people in every country. And what does every country spend the resources on? Missiles. Every country. They spend billions and billions and billions on things to harm the people that they claim to cherish. That's what it is. They don't put billions and billions into homelessness. They don't put billions and billions into average households. They put billions into making weapons. Because war equals money and power. That's what it is. I mean, it is what it is, right? They can call me, I won't have you getting on 20 years in German, mother in Paris, mother in America, mother in stupid Canada. Yeah. Well, in the year 2025, I don't think there is a cool place to be. Not that I can think of. I don't think any part of this world there's a cool place to be. It's the same everywhere. You're going to get assholes. You're going to get drugs. You're going to get, junkies and zombies and potheads and alcohol. They're everywhere, bro. They're everywhere. You just gotta deal with it. That's it. You gotta deal with it. Trust me, darling. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We're gonna have a beer, right? Hadn't been 10 years. It's horrible in Canada, but it's everywhere. Hot Wheels. It's everywhere. Listen, right? My country, Ireland, right? The only crime we have in serious crimes. The only serious crimes we have, right, is the drug dealers killing each other. That's the only crime we have. There's no kidnapping. There's no people shooting up schools. There's none of that shit, right? It's drug dealers killing drug dealers. Gangs versus gangs. That's the only crime we had. Now the crime has skyrocketed. Now, it's not done by the Irish people. It's done by the foreigners, the refugees, all these weirdos coming in. They're doing the crime. It's not us. It ain't us, bro. I mean, we're not perfect. We're not perfect, don't get me wrong, right? But the crime, it's gone so scary. It's gone so scary. There's kids being kidnapped from schools and shit. And they're always foreigners. Yeah, but it's everywhere. It's everywhere, bro. My country was a safe place to be 10 years ago. It ain't safe now. And every time a bad crime happens, the guy that's doing the crime, his name is always, Akbad Mohammed, Finbar, right? It's always a weird name. It's not an Irish name. It's a foreign name. From South Africa or India or Pakistan or some fucking place, right? You're supposed to look after your own. That's what you're supposed to do. Would I look after my family or look after my neighbour first? I'm looking after my family. That's what I'll do. I look after my family before I look after my neighbour. If I look after my family and I have time, I look after the neighbour. But the governments around the world, they're not looking after their own. They're looking after the neighbours. They look after the neighbours first. And that is just so wrong. Now there has to be a reason behind it, right? There has to be. They call it, being a hospitality social. What? Come on, bro. I told my kid was smart. She left this broken country. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Now you know. Well, yeah, right. You know why the governments around the world don't like the homeless? Right. They're not given to society. Now, that's not what they hate. What they hate is they don't give any tax. They hate that. They hate that. Dude, we're the slave on this planet. We're slaves. I mean, look, slavery is long gone, right? Well, it's not long gone, but you know what I mean, right? Slavery's long gone. It's not long gone. It's rampant. It's rampant. We're all slaves. Did you ever hear them saying, right, you work a 9-to-5 job, you'll be rich just like me. You will never be rich working a 9-to-5 job. You're going to make the rich richer while you're working a 9-to-5 job. Now, obviously, you got to work. I mean, obviously, you got to work, right? You got to support your family, all that shit. You got to work. But who are you working for? You're not working for you. You're working for the elites. You're working for them. To me, that's a slave. That's a slave. A next generation slave. Yeah, right. How do you control the masses? Now, how do you control the masses, right? Do you make them smart? Do you make them rich? No, you don't. Then you can't control them. Then they might become smarter than you. They might become richer than you. How do you control the masses? You put the fear of God in them. You put the fear of God in them. That's how you control the masses. You tell them, right? You have nothing but be happy about it. Well, they got everything. You keep them broke. Exactly. That's what it is, Hot Wheels. That's what it is, bro. You keep them stupid. You keep them broke. Because think about it, right? You're smart, you're rich. All these broke idiots, they haven't a clue what they're doing. So you know what you're doing. But what if you make them smart and make them rich? They might become richer and smarter than you. They don't want that. They don't want that. It makes sense. It does make sense, though. I don't mind being broke. Being broke means you have less problems. Being rich means you got more problems. I don't need no more problems. I got enough problems as it is, right? What do you mean? It's a cruel world. It always has been. It always has been. Since the caveman days, when we were hunter-gatherers, we didn't care about nothing. All we cared about was making sure we had a meal on the table that night. That's it. You need enough to live. That's it. But yeah, you have to remember, Hot Wheels, right? Your car is a luxury. If you have carpet on your floor, that's a luxury. If you have candy in your fridge, that's a luxury. All you need is enough to survive. That's it. You don't need TVs, you don't need internet, you don't need cars, you don't need mansions, you don't need pills, you don't need fancy clothes. Enough to survive. I mean, look at Gaza right now. That just breaks my heart. Seeing all them people starving to death. I mean, it breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like, but it is. It's always been like that. Always. He has more than you. Get over it. That's it. That's it. It's a cruel, cruel world. You're free. People, land, home, cars, if you miss one tax, oh, of course you take it, of course, absolutely. Inheritance tax. That's the biggest joke I ever heard. Inheritance tax. Right? You work your ass off for your whole life to buy your own home, and you want to leave that home to your daughter or your son. The government want half of that. They want half of that. You want to send your child to college. They owe the government 30k before they even do one class. They're in debt before they even start college. They're in debt. They owe the government so much money. Before they even learn anything, they're in debt. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. Mine is paid for everything. Man, I wish mine was, bro. I got nothing. I'll die with nothing. That's how my life is. But I'm happy with that, though. I'm happy with that. It could be worse. I mean, obviously it could be better, but it could be worse. It could be a whole lot worse, bro. I always consider myself a lucky man. Always. I always have. From a very young age. I never had much when I was a kid, but I had a lot more than other people. So I always consider myself lucky. I can go to the kitchen right now, make a cup of coffee, make a sandwich. I'm talking to you good people online. There's people out there, man, they'd be lucky to get a breakfast tomorrow morning. They'd be lucky. Give them a shower, fresh set of clothes, man. They're the happiest people in the world. And then there's some rich people, taking a poop in gold toilets. Like, what? You think they give a shit? Of course not. You look after yourself, Hot Wheels. Listen, bro. Look after yourself. Don't look after me. Don't look after them. Look after yourself. As soon as yourself is okay, if you have time, yeah, look after other people. But you gotta look after yourself first. That's the main thing. Look after yourself. Because nobody else will. You gotta put yourself first. No, I don't put myself first. Because I'm an idiot. I put other people first. But I would recommend putting yourself first. But here's what I don't understand, right? You have billionaires, right? Billionaires. But they're not happy. They want more. Like, what is that? Like, what? Like, you got billions and billions in the bank, but you're not happy, you want more. Like, why would you want more, though? Like, how much more do you want? Holy shit. My wife is first before me always, right? There you go. Yeah, but here, it don't always work that way. Now, I remember, right? Now, I don't know this person, but it was on YouTube, right? Anyway, so this guy, right? He's married to this lady. I think she was an Indian lady, or anyway, he's married to this lady. About a year and a half, right? Now, this lady is terrified of heights, right? Now, she's expecting her first baby, right? So he puts out an insurance policy for like 1.6 million, whatever it was, right? He's like, let's go on holiday before the baby comes. So he brings her to like a exotic location, right? Now this lady is terrified of heights. Terrified of heights. He's like, let's take a selfie over there by the cliff. Now, as you just said, like, my wife is first before me always, right? Now, this man is married to this woman not very long. She's expecting their first child. Terrified of heights. He brings her over to the side of the cliff. Let's take a selfie. Pushes her off. Bro, pushes her off the cliff. Pregnant lady pushes her off the cliff. The next day he makes a phone call. Yeah, I wanna claim that insurance money, you know. My wife fell off a cliff. But little did he know there was somebody across the way recording the whole thing on a camera. He pushed his wife off the cliff for money. For money. Isn't that just the most disgusting thing you ever heard, though? Isn't that the most disgusting thing you ever heard, though? For money. Now that's the type of people we live amongst. That's the type of people, bro. And that's why I always say, trust absolutely nobody. Don't trust anybody. I hate nights I'm miserable. Not a big fan myself. At least we can feel that pain though, Mr. Hot Wheels. Some people can't feel that pain. Some people would love to feel that pain, being miserable, but they can't because they're not around no more. They're not around no more. Oh, I don't like airplanes. I don't like airplanes. If I have to travel, I'll go by boat or train, whatever, right? I don't like airplanes. If I have to jump on a plane, I'll jump on a plane. But if I don't have to, I won't. I won't do it. I won't do it. It's not that I'm afraid of dying. I just don't like airplanes. I just don't like them. Look, if I die tomorrow, there you go. What are you gonna do, right? It's not the fear of death. I just don't like fucking planes. I don't trust the people piloting the planes. That's what it is. I can fly a plane. I mean, I don't have a license. But I can fly a small plane. But that wouldn't be a problem. If I fly it myself, that's fine. But I'm not going to let some idiot fly me across the world, right? I think I've been on a plane a few times, but not many. Don't like it. That's why I fly at night, because I can sleep, right? Now a small plane, like you know, like a 10-seater, 12-seater, I don't mind them planes, but them big Boeing 747s, I don't like that. Especially that turbulence. I don't like that turbulence. That freaks me out. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll take a pee. I'll be right back now.
I swear my loyalty is the family. Welcome, ransom.
Get 15% off home insurance when you buy online at aviva.ie. It takes Aviva.
No, damn. Yeah, do you know what I find very strange, right? When I have 20 beers, I have a good time, but I piss my lady off. If I have 3 beers, I'm still having a good time, but I don't piss my lady off. Why didn't I know this 20 years ago? That's my third beer in like 10 hours. Right there, look. That's my third beer in like 10 hours. And I'm having a great time. Now normally I'd be mad drunk, music blasting out through the windows and shit. Everyone pissed off. You don't need to be that drunk. If only I'd have known that a long time ago. I'd be a happier man right now. Yeah. Good game, GG, good game. Take me away. So yeah, back to work on Tuesday. That should be lots of fun. You're gonna have fun with that. Look, here's how I am, right? Now, you might think it's a bit selfish of me, but here's how it is, right? You start a new job, and you know you don't like it. Now, I get it. If you have to do the job, you know, because of financial problems, financial issues, I get that, right? But why would you want to do a job that you don't like? That's what I don't understand. If you don't like the job, get the fuck out. Get the hell out. Now, I get it. If it's the only job you can get and, you know, obviously you got to pay your bills, I get that. You have to persevere, right? But if I do a job and I don't like it, I don't like the job, or I don't like the people, or I don't like whatever, I get the fuck out. My happiness is worth more than any corporate company. Any corporate company. I get the hell out real quick. I have 5 piercings. I'm coming home with 2 more kids picking 5 piercings. You got 5 piercings? I only got 6 piercings. I don't have piercings on all. I only have them ones there, right? I got them ones there. Couple of earrings, but I think I got like 6. But they're my only piercings. I don't got my nipples done or any of that shit. I got my ears pierced though. But I've had them since I was a kid. You know, crazy kid status, right? I got tattoos all over the place though. I like drawing on myself. I'm a bit of a weirdo. You wouldn't, I hate mine last 18 years, but do it because I have my own schedule. That's it, bro. But that's what I was saying. Like, you have to work. Whether you like your job or not, you have to work because you got to pay bills, you got to do this, right? But if I'm in a job and I don't like it, I just leave. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm getting out of here. See you, boy. And I'll deal with the consequences, you know. I'll deal with it. I will deal with it. But if I don't like a job, I'm not going to do it. I mean, if you're not going to do a job right, don't do it at all. And if you don't like your job, why stay there? You're going to be miserable every day. Like, I don't want to be miserable every day. Come on. I want to be happy. I like walking outside. I don't like being stuck in an office, or stuck in a kitchen, or stuck in a brew house, you know, stuck in a warehouse. I don't like being stuck anywhere. Give me a job outside. I like that shit. I'll sweep the streets if I have to. If I have to sweep the streets, I'll sweep the streets. But don't stick me behind the desk making phone calls all day long, getting all paranoid shit. I want to get my lip done and she can pick the other one. Oh, damn. You getting your lip done? I mean, if you're into piercings, I only have my ears pierced. I wouldn't want to pierce anywhere else though. It wouldn't suit me, you know, being my age, because I'm an old fart. I'm an old fart. Me having my nipples done would just look stupid. If I had to do that every day, I'd go, of course you would, man, of course you're going nuts. Of course you would. I just won't do a job that I don't like. I just can't do it. I don't know why that's freaking out like that. I guess we can click on that maybe. That might fix it. Yes, no, yes, no. I mean, oh, it's okay. That makes sense. That'll work, that'll work. It's not working though. Oh, there you go. We're both old, just you're older. Hang on, wait, what? Hang on. We're both old, just you're older. Let me pull my sleeves up. You want a piece of me, bro? You want a piece of me? Come on, let's go. Let's go. I'll show you older. I'll show you older. That's one thing about me. I can't fight. I can't fight. No, I used to do judo, karate, all that bullshit when I was a kid. I couldn't fight to save my own life. I swear to God, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm no Conor McGregor, bro. I ain't. I couldn't fight if my life depended on it. I'm a terrible fighter, terrible fighter. Like, real quick, man, real quick. But you know, if you had to fight, you're gonna fight, right? If you had to. I couldn't fight though. I'm a terrible fighter. As you know, nothing is going in my, well, you know, yeah, I know. The Prince Albert. Oh, I know all about it, bro. I know all about it. I know it's all about it. And you know that's toxic. Now, I do know a few friends that have their, have their nipples pierced. I'm like, how could you get your nipples pierced? That sounds like pain. That just sounds like pain, bro. I mean, ew, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I just couldn't do it, man. It's 1 o'clock. I might have to jump out. Watch a bit of YouTube. No, because I have one more beer left. But I might hang on to that until the weekend. Now, I haven't drank, but I haven't got drunk in like 2 weeks. Say 2 weeks. Haven't got drunk in 2 weeks. But I do have some willpower. And I'm saving so much money, man. It's not even funny. It's not, no. You think about it, right? You drink all day, you drink all night. 7 days a week. How much do you think that's going to cost a week? Now listen, like, smokes, pizzas, takeaway foods, you got to buy groceries, you got to pay your bills. But listen, like, fuck all the bills, right? You're drinking all day. You get drunk, right? You're drinking all day. You've no beer left. You want to keep the fun going, so you pop back out, you get more beer, right? So you're drinking all day, you're drinking all night. You wake up the next day, and you do it again. You drink all day, you drink all night. You wake up the next day, you do it again. That's a lot of cash, bro. That's cash I don't have. That's cash I don't have. But for some reason I managed to do it for 20 years. Like 20 years, bro, all day. You probably see me on stream 6:30 in the morning, buckle drunk. And it'd be the next morning and I'm still going, drinking, binge drinking, getting drunk and getting banned and getting drunk. Dude, that shit ain't free. That shit ain't free. You gotta pay for that. But now I bought 4 beers, which cost like $10, $10, $8, $10, something, $10. Now $10 is better than $50. That's $50 a day, right? For 7 days, 51, 52, 53. That's $3.50 a week. Now, picture a month. That's like 2K. That's about 1.5K. That's a lot of money to be sticking down your gut, right? So now I have totally calmed down. I'm not drinking as much. As you can probably tell, I'm not drunk. I'm a little happy. Yeah, a little happy. It's only my 3rd beer. Well, 2nd because I only took a sip out of that, right? Have you not tried making your own beer? No, man of P. No, I haven't tried making my own beer. And I'll tell you why. The reason why I haven't tried to make my own beer is because I want to stop drinking the beer. Not make it worse. Imagine I had unlimited amount of beer. Could you imagine? I wouldn't stop, bro. Nothing would get done. Nothing would get done. Now, since I haven't been drinking, right? Since I haven't been drinking as much as I normally do, my place hasn't looked better in a long time. Because I get bored when I'm not drinking. I get bored. I start cleaning and, doing the laundry and doing the ironing and vacuuming and, going shopping. I'm doing lots of shit that I don't normally do. And it's great. It's absolutely great. I love it. I love it. And I don't even have to do it because I have no responsibilities. I have none. I've no kids to look after. I mean, I got grandkids, but mommy and daddy's looking after that shit. It's great. You're better off not getting hammered all the time. Right, Hot Wheels? Right? But here's what I don't understand, right? If I drink too much, people are not happy. If I don't drink too much, people are not happy. If I stop drinking altogether, people are not happy. So if I get drunk again, people are never happy. That's the whole point. They're never happy. You see, I'm not here to please anybody. I'm only here to please me. That's it. I'm not here to please you. I'm not here to make your life better, to make your life worse. I'm here to do what I do best. What I think is best for me, that's what I do. And I suggest everyone should do the same. Look after yourself. That's it. That's it. And trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. Do you feel better? But that's what stoners do when they get high, they clean. But I've always cleaned though. I was a very house proud man, very house proud. I like to have my place clean, tidy. But when I'm drinking, I don't care. I just don't care. Now when I drink, I drink. I mean, I drink non-stop. Day in, day out, day in, day out. Months on ends. And nothing gets done. Nothing gets done. No laundry, no dishes, every room is like, not dirty, but it ain't clean. My place is spotless. It's spotless. And it's because of that. Or lack of. I feel great though. I feel great. If it not came to my door right now, I'd know how to handle myself. I'd be ever so polite and, so on. But if I'm pissed drunk, I'm probably going to start waving punches. It's happened before. I like this version of me. I don't like the drunk version of me. Even though I'm at my happiest, when I'm having a few drinks, I'm getting drunk, I'm at my happiest, right? But am I at my happiest? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. I mean, look, I'm happy now, right? And this is my third beer. It's only my third beer in like 12 hours. The neighbours, they can sleep easy. The lady, she's not bitching. But when I get drunk, the music gets turned up. And I don't care about anything. I don't care about anything. You're all the enemy. You're all the enemy. I'm telling you, listen folks, listen, right? If somebody ever says to you, what does the devil look like? That's what it looks like. Right there. That's what the devil looks like. He's in liquid form. I shit you not. I shit you not. That's the devil right there. Right there. Now think about it, right? You're a young girl. You're a young man. 19 years old. And you're pissed drunk. Right? The cops pull you over. Are you gonna be respectful to them cops? The answer is no. Because you got that inside. You got that inside. Now, you imagine, right, looking at that video the next day. You wake up, oh, I have a terrible hangover. Where am I? Oh shit, I'm in a police cell. What did I do last night? Now, what if them cops showed you that video of last night? Wouldn't you be embarrassed? Wouldn't you be embarrassed? And you know that ain't you. You know that ain't you. Oh, I can't believe I spoke to you that way. That you do. It's that right there. You put enough of that into somebody's system, they are not themselves. They're not themselves. That shit takes over. That takes over. And it makes you do shit that you wouldn't normally do. True story, man. Hell no, I'm not respectful to any cop that pees in my complex. God damn. But no, you have to remember, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter what your job is. You're a fireman, you're a cop, you're a priest, you're a doctor. There's always one bad apple that makes everybody else look bad. But it's only a few bad apples though. They're not all bad. Not all cops are bad, you know. Not all cops are bad. Most of them, right, but not all. Not all. That's why I'm not a cop. Right. Anyway, here's the good health. It's 1:10. I'm gonna jump out Hot Wheels. I'm gonna wish you a good night, bro. Pleasant dreams. And I hope all your wishes come true. Just be careful what you wish for, because it might come true. It just might come true. So be careful what you wish for. Hot Wheels, as always, appreciate you popping in, spending the time with the crafty. Appreciate that, man. I'll talk to you soon, and have a good night. Have a good night, bro. Few here and there are good, but most are bad, abusing power. Oh, of course, yeah, of course. They always abuse the power. But that goes for everybody. That doesn't just go for cops, it goes for firemen, you know, all that bullshit. Anyway, Hot Wheels, take it easy, bro. Peace. Talk to you soon. Hasta la vista. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. My bad. I got so many fucking controllers. No.